really think the Spark would be the first team to bring it out. It's like Gushui goes down there for a second, they're able to keep him up.
Vancouver are trading really well. I mean, getting Rhea's mech there is pretty massive. IDK is going to go down now. And all Bumper had to do, swing the hammer a couple times, rely on his healers, and the peel from Sombra. Look at this, he just spends his entire round at 50 health. Much anymore to get kills, but to protect the team for the advance of their opponents. Gushui gets himself a sound barrier, he went for the Earth Shatter, and Bumpers finally has been felled. Janu now desuited, and Hangzhou Spark are on the fast track to winning a team fight, but it had to be here. The Vancouver Titans are already at 95%.
Yeah, at the cost of what though?
Rhea playing back, but Bumper knows that's a free shatter, and Adora was off on the side. Bumper's just clipped him with the cone of effect with that Earth Shatter, and that is about as free as a Brigitte kill is gonna be. Adora did not expect that. Bumper's able to get the kill, by the way, still staying alive long enough for the rest of his team to collapse. This is what the Vancouver Titans do best, man. And that's a Transcendence, a very sad one at that. Godspeed to be kept alive, but Sombra will just Graviton Surge. He'll assert his dominance, and end the round right there.
And then they lose Adora as he gets shattered by Bumper. He picks it up. they almost boot Bumper into the hole there.
Yeah, he's very low, so that shield's out. Just a little bit too much damage. I think the Titans needed just a little bit more time to pressure the Spark out. Again,
so that's how they were able to get that kill pretty early.
Just went very low. Bumper's just not going to stop for anyone. It has to be a Transcendence. Bebe knows the deal by now. Rhea, though, was lost before. Bebe was able to get there and heal him up. Bumper was traded out here. Gushui's shield is broken, though. This is where Sombra really starts to get to flex a little bit more. Gushui's trying to back away. There's no running from this one. This guy's like a hurricane. Bebe's gonna have to sit in the back corner and throw some orbs in, but the rest of his team just got absolutely eviscerated. He's made his way around the left-hand side. I think Bumper might be worried about getting shattered from his right, or your left, from Gushui's perspective.
Gushui's down the hole again.
There it is! Godspeed! Knocked to the ground, he had the Graviton Surge, and now it's a matter of getting rid of him, but the Transcendence had to be pulled out of that time. Gushui returns to the fight again, this time very indignant. He lets an Earth Shatter go pretty much straight away and almost gets knocked down the pit once more. That would have been 3 from 3. Rhea sends a mech down, but the Graviton Surge connects and everybody is caught together. Rhea realizes there is no way he's getting out of this one. Not even with Warp Thrusters can he escape the Vancouver Titans. Map 1. Pretty cruisy stuff for Vancouver.
Yeah, and the 2 boops by Slime and knock Gushui into the pit. I think kind of gets the Spark a little bit frantic there.
They also don't want to coddle him and try and keep him safe. He needs to be disruptive right now, otherwise, I mean, yeah, the Titans just walk into a grab, the Spark collapse on them. They say, well, your Sombra is, you know, is away. So we're going to push on you with a player advantage now. I
like how the Spark have been playing this, though. They light speed yeet with the shield.
I tell you, bro! Come on!
that was pretty light speed.
Adora sees him coming. Solminsu's forced to play from the fringes now, and he preferred the silence of outer space. But they're going to push you now, and somehow, someway, it's always Bumper to save the day. Godspeed and Gushui are down, and Adora, well, he's going to be struggling as well.
Hey, look, I mean, we see that the Sombra is obviously the key of this comp right there. The Sombra did nothing. I mean, that was huge.
But if they don't find this shadow map, they are in.
Oh no, they lose this fight without a doubt.
They potentially lose this map. Look at him. Just lines up. The planet's just a line, man. So much for Mercury being in retrograde. Get wrecked. Across the bridge, EMP from under it.
He got 1.
Gushui got caught. Okay.
That was it. He got 1. 2, Rhea as well.
All right. Was that? Well, you hacked Rhea manually after the fact, actually. You only got Gushui with the EMP.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
I'd love to know what the idea was behind that one. Bomb blocked by Bumper here. Janu's got himself into the backside. Oh, nice. That's great timing on that sound barrier. Godspeed's going to get completely ruined now, and this is really, really good for Janu, who's been charged up so heavily in the fight. And this is right where Bumper wants to be, right up the nostrils of his opponents. Rhea going to be desuited here, and the Titans do catch to the point in one of the wackier fights I've seen in a while.
I've seen so much high-level Sombra play that I think it's a little bit confusing. So here's the EMP that we're talking about, where he sets it up, and he's just not, I mean, maybe he's not, yeah, the others are hiding behind the barrier there, so good positioning from the players on the Spark, but probably would have liked to get more value out of the EMPs.
Yeah.
I missed. Oh no, he got it. Yeah.
Adora got stunned. Okay, nice EMP from Sombra with follow-up. Without Bumper to swing, I mean, Bumper would be fantastic to have around here to swing, but I don't really know if Janu's in a great position to do damage right now. And a grab here, God, this looks awful.
mean, you knew that they had no ultimates to invest into it, Hangzhou. And like they even if they had the ultimates, like there's no follow-up coming, so they probably would not have used them. Vancouver can come back here though, get a touch. This will be a second tick. IDK does get hacked here.
Coalescence from the back of the room. Hangzhou eats most of that now. And it's the Transcendence inside the grab. So Bumper and Co are going to be fine. Bumper's shield is low, but I think he wants to use it right now. I think he'd rather attack than protect. Gushue has an Earth Shatter. Where does he use it? Ah, it's beautiful. Gets two. Slime and Janu off to the ground, and Bumper just cleaned up. Fantastic work by Gushue. And there it is. The Spark will take a quick point A.
Yeah, they're going to try and snowball this as they have a self-destruct clear the point. They have Sound Barrier as well. Twilight falls here to the Moira. To the damage orb sent on forward.
Time to play close together. Rhea's going to try and break apart their formation with this self-destruct. Got Janu! He got caught out by it. The Titans needed him so badly here. And the EMP coming only after Hangzhou has fell. Bumper. That Sound Barrier is gone. The Vancouver Titans deleted here on point B, and the Hangzhou Spark are just going to cruise on through and finish the map.
A lot of questionable ult usage there from the Vancouver Titans. They don't look phased though.
Talking about questionable ult usage, but some very good ult usage on the side of the Spark.
Yep. IDK knows that the EMP is coming down, in perfect position to land that Sound Barrier. Everybody gets the effects of it. He punishes Twilight in the back.
IDK watches in the distance. He broods. It's likely assailant in this position of the map. Titans now moving in. First point captured. Twilight going to go inside their Transcendence with Gushue. Oh, just managing to get Hangzhou outside of that Transcendence, and of course the burst damage. Oh, it's impossible for Hangzhou to be kept alive through all of that. Sombinsu's grab is eaten. Nothing is going right for the Vancouver Titans, but conversely, the Hangzhou Spark look very good. Right out, Slime trying to peel for his eye. Shatter comes in, but there was a Sound Barrier to respond. Obviously, the Spark had one of their own. Johnny with a self-destruct. That's just come online, but he didn't have a chance to really get it off. There it is. Gushue can just block it though. Still gets through though. Somehow IDK and Adora are going to get taken down by that self-destruct, and now the Transcendence on the point. Janu doesn't have a mech, but Sombinsu is still here to do work. Earth Shatter from Gushue though will knock the Zarya down, and that is where the Spark need to focus. They need to get rid of that hero. Janu's down. Bebe found him, and there it is. They're forced off the point.
That was too close. I just think it's like, I don't know if Vancouver needs to play Sombra. I think they need to know how to counter it. So right now, they're going to have Twilight come down, try and transcend on the point. They lose Sombinsu as well, but the headshot from Bebe. But with all the ultimates and real estate on the point, you're going to get very close to taking this for the Spark.
The Titans are completely split right now. They've only got a Zenyatta. They've got a supports left on towards this left-hand side of the point. And it's not going to look good. Gushue goes for a shatter, and he knows that this one is done. The Hangzhou Spark leagues ahead of the Vancouver Titans, especially when it comes to this map. The question is, can they show that same level of dominance over the rest of the maps left in this series? Because the Titans don't look too bothered about it. They're pretty familiar with struggling on maps like this. They've got a lot more work to do.
Yeah, but this may come down to like a one-point game where you're going to use all your ultimates in one go. As here's going to be the grab. He tries to get in there and break some of it up with the bubble. Like the Spark lived through that.
Yeah, Sombinsu was trying to get in there, make sure that Transcendence healing wasn't going to be a thing. It almost gets taken down immediately. Long-range Graviton Surge from Godspeed finds a connection, and Slime gets taken down. IDK is able to get the Sound Barrier in the meantime, and now Bumper trying to set up on the point here. From behind them though, look at IDK, he's on that high ground, just booping Bumper forward, straight into Gushue's waiting hammer. But now Johnny on the high ground, he's got no help and no health. Discord Orb's going to get thrown at him here in the Vancouver Titans. They don't have the players or the heroes to really do anything here, and swinging on his left. The Bumper's running out of time. He needs to go for a play here because his shield's about to get broken. He goes for the shatter. He gets no one.
Like, this is where the Spark should have been way more aggressive. They've been very close.
They managed to touch just in time. The Hangzhou Spark are very quickly forced off of the payload, but they're disengaged. They can come back in. Janu now getting knocked out of his mech, and so is Rhea. That payload, though, is being held in stasis, and Rhea got finished off by Hangzhou now, with IDK being the only player that can stay on the payload for the time being. He took a lot of damage, and Sombinsu, that's 100 charge. That's the danger zone now. Gooseberry's got to be careful. The Graviton Surge now being thrown out at the Titans. Can there be follow-up? Gooseberry trying to get in there with the charge, but Bumper was right on top of it, and now it's just going to be IDK. At this rate, the Hangzhou Spark don't have enough time to get a full 6 players on the payload. They need to fight with what they have. Janu shut down Godspeed. They got it just in time. Rhea snuck on there.
Well, IDK was booping players back as well. They pick up the kill on a Sominsu. And they just fly onto the car and they're able to get it. So they still have a chance here. Maybe you get a hack onto Bumper, prevent him from using that shatter. Could be pretty big. It's Hacksaw. Gets near the point, he gets a bubble, so not able to be hacked.
Bumper needs a big shatter here. IDK is knocked down. He was discorded as well, but Baby comes straight in with a Transcendence just to try and save the day. Bumper is low. Thankfully, Twilight also has a Transcendence now, and both Zenyatas go for those ultimates. Slime backs away to the rest of his team in the healing area of the Transcendence. Bumper, though, almost got knocked out of position. He's lucky to be alive, but Johnny picks off Baby from the backside, and Gushue attempts a shatter. It's big, but Haxel immediately got a bubble after the fact that now Vancouver Titans have a sound barrier. IDK is low. Rhea dueling with Twilight on the right-hand side. Finally, Rhea's felled. Godspeed's EMP hits forward. Haxel still able to get the rally. He was able to avoid getting EMP'd in general. Twilight now down to IDK, and Godspeed's forced to translocate out. He tried to hack Haxel, but no one hacks Haxel. The Vancouver Titans managed to hold off, prevent the map from being finished, and give me palpitations. As possible. They don't want to play main, they want to try and rotate through, but this is dangerous. Has he impaled himself on Haxel? He has. He just tries to jump in. It gets taken out. The Titans were ready for that. Yo, they brought the extra cactuses. You don't want to be trying to hug them. Oh dear.
It's a sound barrier. Now they're going to get aggressive.
The Titans are dead. They're in big trouble. Haxel is very low. He was able to get the rally off. That was about it. Bumper's down. Huge shatter. As soon as Bumper went down, Gushue drops the hammer, and the Hangzhou Spark bring their full weight down on the Titans, who are running out of time. They used a lot of their big ultimates in that previous fight, and their options to start to thin out. Matt, when do they shatter here? There's definitely a sense that it could be coming. Here's a Transcendence. It's going to be a self-destruct thrown out now by the Titans. Johnny doesn't find anything with it, though. That's the shatter. They do knock Godspeed down. The Spark trying to keep their Zaya player alive, but Gushue is also stunned up. They need the Transcendence from Bebe now! And they get it. They lost Gushue, though it wasn't quite fast enough, but they're able to get rid of Janu's mech. Now they need to deal with Sominsu. Bumper's still very healthy, pushing at the front, and the Hangzhou Spark have run out of ultimates here. The Vancouver Titans have been given an opening, and now they're pushing through it in numbers.
And I don't think you can come back and challenge the Severe the Spark. They're so scared of the grab.
Oh wow, Adora is right in there. Bebe's able to pick off Slime. 56 seconds left for Vancouver Titans now. They are in a very compromising position. Bumper trying to get himself out of dodge, but Gushue was ready for it. He swings the hammer, fells his opposite number. And that payload isn't going anywhere. Oh, the big shatter! And they're knocked off the top. The Spark now just trying to make a point.
I have not seen a team play this aggressive against the Titans outside of the shot. That fight is basically lost when he uses it.
Gushue gets a bubble, but that's going to run out pretty quickly. Bumper trying to go for a cheeky little chatter behind it. It doesn't work. Rhea self-destruct defensive, but no one's there to be clipped by it. And IDK and Rhea are trying to keep the payload going, but they're low. And the Vancouver Titans, once more, they're put up against the wall, and they still triumph. They maintain an unbeaten record on Nombani, and they get themselves within striking distance of another series victory. My God, this team just does not know when to quit. So really that EMP doesn't do a whole lot for the Vancouver Titans, and now they're forced to dig deeper into the bag of tricks for more ultimates. The Earth Shadow was one of them. Didn't work, and then guess what? Gushue, unlike his opposite number, waits until there's no Reinhardt present. And now the Titans are straight up getting spawn camped. There's a map 5 in here somewhere if the Spark can pick this up. Slow and steady to facilitate the Zaya being able to give her bubbles out. The Graviton Surge is thrown in. Sound barrier. Immediate response from the Hangzhou Spark, and Bumper is down again. I feel like I'm saying that a heck of a lot over the last couple of maps. And the self-destruct from Rhea is good.
Really weird. It's going to be a grab around the corner here.
Oh, there.
From Godspeed.
Fortunately, oh, okay, Gushue does get the pin there on Slime. I didn't know if he'd actually connected in the long run. Vancouver Titans are extremely dead. Shatter is there for both Bumper and Gushue. Self-destruct is also there. The Titans are trying to build up maybe a Transcendence, get some more of those ultimates ready. Here comes our Rhea self-destruct over the top. It doesn't find anything, but Johnny's gone down. Both teams are trading out their divas, but Johnny's found 2. Godspeed, 2 on the Zaya though. Now it's going to be the Graviton Surge. Haxel and Bumper are inside. Adora cutting through the shield with the flail. Now it's just Bumper from a distance though. Twilight is sending those orbs in here, but it's just Bumper. He has to charge back away. Twilight will stay on the payload, try and keep it contested inside the Transcendence, but eventually that's going to run out, and so is his luck. He's forced to back away, and Johnny returns to the fight here on the Wrecking Ball. Immediately gets discorded, immediately taken down. Rhea's also back, and the Vancouver Titans are forced off the payload. The Hangzhou Spark are eyeing down a map 5 now. now after that impressive defensive hold. Notching the belt. What another way to get up. Just getting that playoff spot. 5 people EMP'd there by the Spark. And I think in this, it's just a matter of course now, Matt. They're going to sail on through and get us a map 5 here, and the Vancouver Titans are going to be pushed to their very limits once more. They're over the top, and Rhea doesn't have that EMP anymore. That one has gone to waste long ago. Shatter in. Slam is actually knocked down. No one from the Spark affected by the Shatter, but a biotic grenade on Gushua is going to make life hard, and Adora and 90K have already gone down. They can't tell me this is where it ends. The Hangzhou Spark came so close, and now it's the Vancouver Titans' turn to hold them back. Johnny to add insult to injury. Eats Godspeed's Graviton Surge. And yet again, no one can bring down the Vancouver Titans just when we thought the balance of power was switching.
The Spark are stunned.
I think that's what happened with Rhea and that translocator. I think he didn't realize he'd already placed one down in a heat of battle. If that's true, that is a huge mistake, and it's going to make this loss that much more crushing for him and the rest of his team.
It's the player of the match presented by Omen by HP, and we gave this one to Hacksaw. I think Hacksaw had a tremendous series on Brigitte. He broke up a lot of Gushue's Earth Shatters, especially on Numbani, and I think just overall, like as a player, I think he brings so much to the team, and clutch scenarios, always alive.
If you have the All Access Pass, I really recommend going and watching his point of view stream, because he's a great example of a player who gets absolutely every drop out of a hero. I think Haxal is incredibly mechanically gifted, and a hero like Brigitte, who maybe doesn't have the same complexities like Genji, for example, he absolutely takes the ceiling of that hero and raises it very high. Very impressed. One thing I really loved that Haxal was doing is that when Hangzhou were trying to engage on the high ground on Numbani, that's where he nailed them. Very impressive stuff.